Okay, today we're talking with Milton Courtney in his home in Konawa, Oklahoma. Milton, tell me a little bit about your family.
Well, we had one boy and two girls. They all finished at Konawa High School, and they're good people, and they try to help people in time of need. And of course we love them all very much. They've been an inspiration to our lives, me and my wife, since they've grown and have good jobs.
Tell me about your immediate family. Where were you? How many brothers and sisters did you have?
Okay, I had one brother and two sisters, and they're all doing very well, and they're all they're in their 90s and their 80s, and the Lord's blessed them and us with their good health from time to time. We're thankful for that.
And you got married pretty early, didn't you?
No.
Not very early?
I should have known better. I was 25.
25?
When I got married.
And who did you marry?
Anna Louise Forbes.
And she's from Konawa?
Yeah. Came down to Konawa in 41, I believe, from Pawnee, Oklahoma.
How long have you guys been married?
60 years. Yeah, 60 years in June, yes sir.
61.
Well, we'll be, yeah.
Be 61 years in June. That's fantastic. Now Milton, one reason I'm talking to you today is because you're kind of unique. I taught school for 28 years, and I've talked to a lot of teachers, seen a lot of graduates. I've never known anyone who received an award for 12 years of perfect attendance at school. And we want to talk about that some today. How is it that you could possibly have 12 years of perfect attendance considering weather problems and childhood illnesses and everything like that?
Well, I had an older brother and an older sister. Of course, they were in school before I was, and they brought a lot of the illnesses home that children have. So that's, I guess I was quite sick when I was real young before I started school.
I assume you got a lot of motivation from your mom and dad to go to school?
Oh, yes sir, yeah, yeah.
There wasn't any question whether or not you're going to go. You just got up and went.
Yeah, that's right.
Was there at some point when you were in school, I don't know, 6th, 8th grade, where you said, hey, I've got perfect attendance, I could end up with 12 years?
I didn't have any idea I would go that far, no.
There never was a point where it became a goal of yours to have 12 years of perfect attendance, huh?
Really, I guess not. It just happened. I was healthy after I started school, yeah.
Well, looking back on that award you got, what do you think about that? What did it mean to you, or what does it mean to you?
Well, it's pretty good accomplishment, and I guess not too many in this world has that kind of a record. I'm not bragging, but it's unique that it happened like it did.
Now, you had 3 children, and their names are, what, David, Mary, and Anita?
Yeah, that's right.
Did any of them follow your example?
No. They were pretty studious, but they didn't have a perfect attendance. They had a few years, but not as many years as I had.
I see you have your high school diploma there with you. Why don't you hold that up for everybody? You had a number of people in your class. What year did you graduate?
1943.
1943. A number of your classmates are now gone.
Oh yes, quite a few Quite a few or more, yes.
But a lot of them went on to have some good accomplishments too, I'm sure. What would you say today, Milton, to today's teenagers? What kind of advice would you pass along to them?
For teenagers to get a good education and further their education, go to college if they can, and to prepare them to have a good life, and also in their ages above teenagers to do what they can to help people in time of need, and that'll make them grow if they are not selfish with their time and help others from time to time.
And thank you, Milton. There's one thing I wanted to close with here. I heard a story last night. I want to ask you if you can give some additional details about this story. I heard a story about a young man who just got out of the Navy, bought a new Pontiac, and pretty often he made trips down to near the river, down there near the Bend, they called it. No, wait a minute, that wasn't the Bend. But he was dating some girl down there. That would have been, what, about 45, 46? Does that ring a bell for you?
48, 1948.
48,
started
okay.
The romance. Oh.
That was you and Anna.
Yes, sir.
The story I heard was this young boy observed this new car going down the road, of course, and he said when they first started going together, Anna was way over on the right side. But as time wore on, she moved to the middle and really got close to that steering wheel after a while.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. We had to take her home. We had a special place to park just before we got to her country home. You know, just enjoy the sights.
Sure. And so my detective turned out some pretty good information here. I don't think he knew anything about the parking, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I let the cat out of the bag there, didn't I?
Well, I was wanting you to add to that story a little bit, and I appreciate you doing that. And you guys, how long did you date before you got married?
2 years.
And you started dating in 48?
Yeah.
So you were married in 1950?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And out of that, you had 3 children. Milton, I appreciate you taking time to talk to me today and tell us about your life and especially about this award of 12 years of perfect attendance. Congratulations.
Thank you.